Alrighty, let's move on to the next team right here, the Carolina Panthers. Alrighty, now their odd total is pretty low. The lowest we've seen so far is 7.5, and it is 7.5 here. So over 7.5 is minus 120. Under 7.5 is plus 100. So Vegas is like, yeah, 7.5, but we're kind of seeing potentially like 8, 9 here. So let's see what this Carolina Panthers schedule is looking like, and if we can find those 7.5 wins, 8 wins total. I'm not a big believer in this Panthers team. I don't believe in Sam Darnold quite yet, and I don't believe in Matt Rule just quite yet. So we'll see how it goes. So let's see who they're facing here. Here we go. Week 1 for the Panthers. We get the Jets. Now, that's definitely going to be a real solid game. It's in Carolina. Sam Darnold, revenge game against the Jets, and we'll see how they take it. But this is a definite winnable game here for the Panthers, especially with, first-time head coach Robert Saleh, rookie quarterback Zach Wilson. Week 1, maybe not out to the hottest start just quite yet. So we will give the Panthers a win against the Jets. Then they face the Saints. Now, probably will have them split the season series here. The first game is in Carolina. Once again, no Michael Thomas. Saints potentially getting out to a little bit of a slow start offensively because of a new quarterback and all that. So we will give the Panthers a win there against the Saints early on. And then they face the Houston Texans. It's in Houston, Thursday Night Football. But, I mean, it's Tyrod Taylor, and I don't even know what the hell this Texans defense is going to be because I don't see it being good. So the Panthers have a real kind of favorable, winnable, advantageable schedule the first few weeks here. Let's see if they take advantage. We have them going 3-0 so far. But then they face the Cowboys. I can't give them a win there. I just don't think the offense will be able to keep up with the Cowboys, especially on the road here in Dallas. Not going to give them a win there. Then they face the Eagles in Carolina. Once again, this is a winnable, solid winnable game here for this Panthers team. So I'll give it to them. The Panthers beat the Eagles there. We're at 4 wins. Then they face the Vikings. Jeez Louise. I think I'm going to give it to the Vikings. I believe in Kirk Cousins more than Sam Darnold. The running games are kind of equal between Christian McCaffrey and Dalvin Cook. Just pure rushing-wise, they are both good rushers. We do know Christian McCaffrey is a way better kind of dual-threat running back than Dalvin Cook is. So I just don't think this Panthers offense is going to be quite ready to keep up with the Vikings offense. So I'm not going to give them a win just quite yet on this one. If we're searching for an extra one, we may be able to tally that in. All right, then we get the Giants, and the Giants are at home here. We do know that the Giants are kind of expecting themselves to get it out to a slow start. I don't even know why they said that, but they did say that. Kenny Golladay was on record saying that. I don't know why, but this isn't. This is a little bit now past the start of the season, so I think the Giants are going to be decent here, and they're at home. I'm going to give the Giants a win there. Alrighty, then we get the Falcons, and we kind of had the Falcons sweeping this Panthers team. I really don't see this Panthers team being able to kind of truly keep up with the Falcons here. The first meeting is in Atlanta, so we are definitely not going to give them a win there. Then they face the Patriots, and they're in Carolina for this one. But, Bill Belichick has history with Sam Darnold. He knows how to stop him, so I think Bill Belichick could really coach up this Patriots defense to shut down the Panthers overall in this game, even though they are at home. So I'm going to give the Patriots a win there. I'm not going to give the Panthers a win for that game. Then they face the Cardinals. Definite not a win there. Then they face Washington. That defense should probably smack around Sam Darnold a little bit. I'm going to give the win to the Washington football team. And then they have the Dolphins defense. So this is going to be a little bit of a gauntlet period for this Panthers team facing the Patriots and the Cardinals in Washington and the Dolphins, who all have really solid defenses here. Sam Darnold, you better hope you take advantage of your early schedule, get that offense and get that rhythm and timing all under your belt, because it's going to be tough in this stretch right here. So we're still at 4 wins going into the bye. Then they face the Falcons. Now, we will give the Panthers a win against the Falcons because it's at home, division opponent after the bye. Everything's really kind of setting themselves up for a solid win there. So that will be 5. But then they face the Bills. No way. Then they face the Bucks. No way. Then they face the Saints again. Ooh, tough one there. In New Orleans, so we already gave them a win there for their first kind of season split, and then they face the Bucks. There's no way they can split against the Bucks either, so we're really talking about only 5 wins. We only counted 5 wins here. Really favorable early schedule, but then it starts to ramp up a little bit. Now, if we're looking for kind of 6 or 7, because the total is 7.5, so if we're just even trying to get to 7, they have to go out and beat the Vikings and the Giants. Then we could potentially give them 7. If we're looking to get them past 7, they have to beat the Falcons potentially again, or Carolina, or the Patriots, or Washington to try and get to that kind of 8 mark above it. But overall, I just don't see them being that kind of cohesive throughout the entire year. I don't know how long it's going to take Sam Darnold to kind of get up to speed. So we said that this Carolina team is going to have a good start, but if they don't have a good start, that over 7.5 is out the window. So you need, if you want to bet this, we're not going to bet this. We're going to bet the under here. We're going to take the under 7.5 here for Carolina. If they get out to a slow start, it's a wrap. And I don't think Sam Darnold, I can't see Sam Darnold. That's why we were just kind of saying that they were going to get out to a good start. There is an opportunity for them to get out to a good start because of not like 100% brutal opponents while also all at home. So you are able to get out to a good start here. But if Sam Darnold does not get out to a good start, which is potential, maybe he's not fully up to snuff with the playbook, the play calling, the reads. We don't even know if this man's a good quarterback anyway, because he hasn't shown us anything good with that Jets team. He threw like 61%, I think. That was it. That was like his best season, and that's nothing I can get behind. So I'm going to take the under 7.5 here for Carolina. They have a real tough schedule down the stretch, real great defenses that Sam Darnold is going to have to kind of maneuver, and we'll see if he can do it. But I think I'm going to go with the under 7.5 here for Carolina.